my B team.
What do you mean B team?
I call the group B team, who have always tried to create tension, whose continued existence depends on tension. Ambassador Bolton, 1B.
The United States makes the UN work when it wants it to work. And that is exactly the way it should be, because the only question for the United States is what's in our national interest. And if you don't like that, I'm sorry.
And it's also critical, as we look at this policy review, to understand what we want the outcome to be and what, in the United States, many of us are working toward. The outcome of the President's policy review should be to determine that the Ayatollah Khomeini's 1979 revolution will not last until its 40th birthday. And let's be clear, even if somebody were to say to you that the regime is in full compliance with the nuclear deal, it doesn't make any difference. I have said for over 10 years since coming to these events that the declared policy of the United States of America should be the overthrow of the mullah's regime in Tehran. And that's why, before 2019, we here will celebrate in Tehran. Thank you very much.
Bibi Netanyahu, 2nd B.
So how much enriched uranium do you need for a bomb? And how close is Iran to getting it? Well, let me show you. Brought a diagram for you. Here's a diagram. This is a bomb. This is a fuse. At current enrichment rates, they will have finished the medium enrichment and move on to the final stage. From there, it's only a few months, possibly a few weeks, before they get enough enriched uranium for the first bomb. If these are the facts, and they are, where should a red line be drawn? A red line should be drawn right here.
Nicolas Sarkozy called Benjamin Netanyahu a liar during a conversation with US President Barack Obama at last week's G20 summit in Cannes. Mr. Obama replied by saying, "You may be sick of him, but I have to deal with him every day."
Bin Zayed, 3rd B. Bin Salman, 4th.
U.S. intelligence officials have concluded that Saudi Arabia's crown prince was behind the journalist's killing.
Jamal Khashoggi, as soon as he entered the Saudi consulate on October 2nd, was choked to death and his body was dismembered and disposed of.
These people want confrontation, and I believe it is important for the prudent people, for the grown-ups, to prevent confrontation.